Hello, and hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to Gimmick, an indie horror game apparently with 3 endings, looked interesting, and as the game store page puts it, Gimmick is a short, spooky data transfer simulator. You play as David, who receives an offer for a job. Simple. Transfer data on a floppy disk. Ancient shit you Zoomers may not get. Not to sound condescending or anything, but floppy is just kind of weird. But jokes aside, though, what secrets does this place hide? Play and find out. 8 to 10 minutes of average time, spooky atmosphere, and 3 endings. We're gonna get them. We're gonna see if the game is in fact spooky. We will see if the developer is not full of shit. David97. Dear David, I hope this email finds you well. I am reaching out to you on behalf of our team. We are facing a critical situation in our lab, and we require your expertise to assist us with data transfer task. We have a PC in our lab that contains crucial information, and we need to transfer data onto a floppy disk for backup purposes. We believe your assistance will be invaluable. We kindly request you come down to our lab at your earliest convenience. The equipment and necessary tools are already set up. Thank you in advance. Peter. Okay. Fair enough. Also, you should check out my Discord server down in the pinned comment below if you want to join a friendly community. Yeah, this was also made in the Copper Cube 6 engine, which I swear, isn't that like some old European Slavjank kind of engine? Or am I wrong? It's giving me the Slavjank vibes already, but also pixelated. It's not bad, but we'll see. Chunky med kit with a almost illegal cross shape that everyone's not allowed to use except for you belonging to the Red Cross, which is alarmingly stupid, and as we should all know by now. I swear, if anyone doesn't know about the whole Red Cross thing, that's just the weirdest thing. Okay, so we got a nice generator, we got a really old-fashioned looking vacuum. What is our objective? Data transfer, but software manual that's printed in a large portrait bulletin wall. It's kind of funny, but whatever. Game wise, I'll try to make sense of it. In order to transfer data onto a floppy disk, you need to do the following: sit on the chair, do not do tasks while standing like an idiot. This is a very professional work environment, as you can tell. As soon as you get to work, no one tells you how to do your job. Everyone's just like, here's the floppies, shove the data on. If you work while fucking standing, you're fired. You're an idiot. I fucking hate you if you work while standing. Okay. Turn on the computer, the box on your left. Once the monitor's on, take the floppy disk. Insert the floppy disk. Why am I being handheld on how to use a PC? Is this like for the Zoomers or something else? Click on the keyboard. Wait for the data transfer. Get coffee. Meanwhile, look around. Get some coffee. I don't care. You put IDC. You put an acronym of I don't care. You typed it out on the wall? What? Once the transfer is complete, remove the floppy disk, place it near one of the laptops connected to the main server. It will highlight which one. Do not worry about it. Good luck and stay safe. Okay, well, let's look around first. I mean, they say while it's processing, we can look around. Okay, well, let's get one done. They tell you how to use a computer as if hopefully it's T to stand up. Okay, so we'll power it on. Maybe wait for it to boot. Then once the monitor's on, I'm assuming that's on, but it looks like a broken screen, so take a floppy into the disk drive. Oh, not that disk drive. That's literally right there. That's definitely a floppy drive right there. But the tower. Wait, what is this even? What would this even vaguely be? What? Anyways, insert the floppy, click on the keyboard. Wait for the data transfer. Okay. Okay. But no, it's just like, it really bugs me whenever it's like indie developers, right? They leave like a note on the table or something, right? And it's like something you'd expect someone to write a journal down, and they type acronyms, or a person writes the journal, which would be a journal written in pen and ink or pencil, and people like type internet lingo or fucking buzzwords that you'd only type with, and people insert that in a journal. Like people like write, "To my dearest, IDC XD, smiley face." No one writes like that. Shut the fuck up. Write rules properly like it's a resume or some shit. This seriously. Okay, I'll take that. Again, though, it's just like, but the CD-ROM drive and a floppy's right here in the tower. What? It's like, is this? It's like two towers, right? Like this would be the monitor and the old flesh-skinned or beige, PC tower, and the beige PC monitor. Then what the fuck is this? The more modern white one? Do we have like two towers? Like, I'm kind of confused, because this is definitely the tower, but we turned it on from here. But we put the floppy in here. Like, unless it's some old computer shit. Is that all I have to do, by the way? Anyways, we'll make sure we don't work like animals. We'll sit down and do this, and then stand back up. I don't know if they're watching me. We'll examine the house, or whatever the fuck this is, or find out what the noise is making. Or, I said that very weirdly. Check out where the noise is coming from, and then continue my exploring. This place looks like shit. Classified. Oh, just the top secret alien report that's just sitting here for me to find out and then become kill-worthy, or it's okay. Top secret. Just leave it right here. Alien autopsy. The extraterrestrial entity has unique physiological characteristics not found in other organisms. Its skin exhibited a smooth green texture, devoid of hair or external features. The tissue samples revealed a complex cellular structure with unfamiliar molecular compositions. The alien has a physical structure which resembles humans, with 4 limbs, yet no sensory organs. Internal examination revealed a centralized nervous system, a single organ resembling a brain, and further examination is inconclusive. Hopefully I didn't read that too fast. It's like, it makes me think of like the whole, I can wait and get a coffee, really? Okay. Is this also a coffee machine from Half-Life 1? It looks extremely familiar. And I drank that coffee instantaneously. Okay. Let's finish our job, though. This doesn't take too long. Then we'll sit, grab, slot, type, and get up. Got me a little jittery, but why was he just squatting behind me? It's like what some people do. It's like you still live with family, right? And then it's like your mom or your little brother, your little sister's just like hunched back behind you, leaning over your shoulder, staring at what you're doing. And then you're either the kind of person that makes you extremely uncomfortable, and you're like, fuck off, get away from me, stop being behind me. It's a pair of lungs. Oh, you had to read this. Okay. For the newcomers to the lab, I would say there's nothing to be feared. You must try to convince yourself right from the start that we all fail, but I do have... Newcomers to the lab. So this isn't to me, this is to the scientists. Okay. I do have some suggestions on how to survive. Firstly, have a good breakfast, because that is the only thing you're going to eat. Oh, no lunch, no dinner? Second, you should stare deeply into the abyss of failure and impending existential crises. Third, know everything you see, even if there's nothing noteworthy. And finally, remember to schedule a nap. Peter! I mean, there's a pair of lungs here. I'd assume it's a human lungs and not alien lungs. The aliens around here killing people, or had killed people. Something strange is happening around here. Peter seems a bit off. After the last autopsy, he claims that he can hear someone whispering, talking to him. I have a weird feeling that it is somehow connected to our research. There are things that we do around here which we cannot disclose outside in public. Maybe he feels that pressure. Yesterday he told me to stay late and asked me if I was willing to do anything in order to keep this job. I was scared, but it is very important to me to have this job. Oh, okay, let's just say that then. I was scared. He was so out of character. I was like, no, I want to work for the Amazon factories after this. I was kind of thinking about working at Tim Hortons, maybe at McDonald's. Someone trying to break in. How did I get in here too? Wait, no, I had to come in. Why is this one locked? I'm gonna assume the whole story is this is part of the lab, but everyone's dead. They sealed it off. The alien's in there, but he has mind powers and he can influence people because, as the notes say, oh, there's whispery voices in my head. The aliens got big brains, so obviously the connection is aliens have psycho powers, psychokinetic powers, or telepathic powers. So I'm gonna assume that's the story right off the bat. The alien's gonna be like fucking with me since I'm nearby, and he's in that room. And the more I'm here, the more I'm gonna hear noises and whispers eventually. Even though I'm not doing the autopsies, and it took the scientists perhaps days, but we'll see. Maybe if I drink coffee, it'll go away. Just door squeaking sounds? Not like that'd be possible, but... Oh, you can't get another coffee? Seriously? Alright, well, I have no idea what they want me to do. Or discover? Like, this thing turned on. Power hasn't gone out. Is the disc finished? It isn't. It's delayed. Wait for the data transfer. Okay, so the data... Oh, now it's done. Leave the laboratory. Job well done. First job is just like coming in here, seeing shit, but then leaving. But then... What? He just picks me up by my throat and just... You should not read classified files in the lab. The alien is upset by the top secret government employed classification system, I guess. Apparently. The alien's like, oh, how dare you read the top secret files according to the US government. You gotta die. No. I mean, okay, but anyways, so... ESC to exit. Oh, legit exit. Oh, okay. Let me reboot the game, I guess. But yeah, funny enough, like you die by the alien by being picked up by the throat and then just dropped down, and then that's it. I find that pretty damn funny. So I just had to do this without reading a thing, like being as ignorant as possible. Then the alien just does not mind the fact that just like, what other things could I technically see? For the most part, if I'm getting an ending that just involves not looking at the literal... You know what? I'll also see if I can do work while standing like an animal. Interesting. The alien was just waiting at the chair, squatting over the shoulder of someone that's not even there? Alright. And technically I can just do the work without sitting down. The chair is just not really important. The game, unless I get fired and there's like a camera saying, you didn't sit down, ending 2. You really don't need to sit down. I don't know, it's like it could have been maybe a joke, but it's just like, sit in the fucking chair is rule number 1 for a software manual for how to type on a 1990s computer, so it just gets really odd. Because sitting down has nothing to do with software, right? It's just like, this would be more akin to, here's our definition of how to have proper posture while sitting at the office kind of shit, rather than software. You know, software is meant for software. But then it tells us what to do outside of software. That's, I don't know, it's just something I could complain perpetually about. Alright, well, with the last disc done, we can just leave. We didn't see no alien unless the hallucination. We'll just ignore the lungs that came out of thin air, right? Ending 2. You completed the given task safe and unharmed. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? There's something in this dark corner? Wait. Is there like a thing I'm meant to be finding in the shadows or something? I think I started seeing what it is I'm meant to do. There's something chunky there. You can literally see the shadow, but it's like... What if I just stay here, I guess? I have no idea. Like, it's blocking the path and something is here at the start, only becomes accessible after a certain amount of time. But I don't know what this is about, though. Alright, I tried one other thing, which was like just sit on the chair and do the job, don't do anything else. I'm gonna probably try one last thing to make absolutely sure we get all the endings. It's gonna be the basic one. We just come here and leave. Hopefully we can? Hopefully. Oh, thank God. Ending 1. David left the lab. It was not worth it after all. Okay, well, I have no idea about what the thing in the dark corner. Is it the body bag, or is it just some weird human-shaped black object that is just there? But why is it when I touch it, it changes our perspective to look against the wall? I thought for a second it was like meant to insinuate I'm meant to like hide there in the shadows and wait for something to happen, but I have no idea what the fuck it means. But either way, the easiest ending was the one you could have just, that I was missing. You could have gotten at the start and it was just leave. As is usual. So just work properly, don't work properly, and leave. It's rough around the edges, but for the silliness, I guess, provided, it was mildly entertaining. The alien especially just like being programmed to be behind the chair, like literally squatting, waiting for you to look around and see him in the face. I was sitting on the chair doing the whole, I'm going to sit here and stay here, do not get up, and see if there's an ending about being super, super, ultra professional. There wasn't. But the alien is there specifically only for people that are sitting down. So if you're not sitting down, that jump scare will happen even when you're around the corner, which is hilarious because then the developer's not thinking... The developer's only imagining that a player in that specific moment in time during Disc 3's loading is that you should be in the chair still. I don't know why, but it's kind of strange because the alien doesn't follow you. There's no alien sighting at any other time. It's just that one jump scare, that one, he's behind the chair. So the game is lacking horror in so many ways, but... hey, if the developer understands and maybe listens to the critique, you gotta make things more scary. You can't just have an alien pop up behind a person that may or may not be sitting in the chair and call that a day, right? Or an alien grabbing you by the throat and slamming you down like he's part of WWE wrestling. I don't know, man. That's my at least my criticism, right? It gave me a laugh because the alien chokes you. I'm not into that kink, but I found it funny that that's how you die, right? The alien gave a shit about you looking at confidential material, that he didn't take it away, but he's watching you make sure that you don't look at the confidential material, and he'll kill you on behalf of the government. And by killing you, it won't be by a pew-pew laser rifle, it won't be by anal probing, it's by him choking you. It's kind of peculiar, but... it makes it funny when they do something that is just which is kind of random, but either way, that out of the way. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to more. And if you are enjoying, did enjoy, and want more horror games, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.